Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching. So, we have seen the Behringer Fuzzbender. We are also going to see the Behringer Centaur Overdrive, or a clone, if you will. It is probably the same exact thing. They saw the hype. Full metal chassis. This thing is going to set you back $70, I believe. We'll double check the price right here if you just want to see the price and check out. Yeah, $70. And I think there's a couple of Behringer pedals that I need to add to my collection, being the Fuzzbender and this. Whenever they do release, I've seen a couple of YouTubers get them. They might have, being that they're bigger YouTubers, it makes sense that they're working with these companies directly. I unfortunately do not have those connections currently. I probably won't pre-order one, but when they become widely available, I'll probably add one to the old cart. Probably more of the fuzz first, because I do have a couple of overdrives already. I don't technically need another one, but I don't own a fuzz pedal. So probably going to do the fuzz first, and then this will eventually get added to the collection. But yet again, full metal chassis. No plastic here. So it looks almost identical to the original. I'm going to be honest. Let's go ahead and just pull up the clone pedal here. Let's see if we can find... I'd like to see an original. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't have the actual Centaur on it. Maybe the original doesn't. But yeah, they even got the bevels on the sides identical. That is crazy to me. I mean, look at this thing. It is just a scaled down version of it. So, legendary transparent boost overdrive with huge dynamic range, gain on tap, soft clipping diodes inspired by germanium characteristics. We saw, the Bad Monkey JHS basically being the same things. Those went up in price because you had to say something. And it was like, oh, he had so many years to get it. Yeah, I know. But the second he's a popular guy, the second he talks about something, people flock to it. That's how all this influencer stuff typically works. I've seen him make the not a clone, build your own guitar kit pedal, which I don't know if you can still get those, but a lot of people liked them. There was yet again a copy of this pedal as well. And people got them and bought them. You want an original one, you're talking huge money. Most people can't afford it, but you can definitely buy a clone. And Behringer, here you go. They're basically saying, here you go. Here's one on the cheaper side of things for $70. Now, what I find funny is on Behringer's actual website, if you go to Amazon, you can find one that's actually cheaper. I don't know in terms of sound quality what you're going to get, but I find it funny that they're linking you to a link that doesn't exist yet. So I'm assuming it will eventually. But, so it's a pedal as legendary as many mythical creatures it's named after, but whatever shape it takes or whichever four-legged animal goes by its popularity and mythical status among guitarists is unquestionably introducing the Behringer Centaur Overdrive. Not a bad video for the last video of the year. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's, if I did not say that already. Centaur Mythos. The heart of the Centaur's overdrive transparent circuits is dual potentiometer gain control, an improved version of the original concentric gain control, which makes it more reliable and precise. Simply put, you get an easy dial in your tone to get a completely clean signal or have more overdrive mixed in as you tune the knob all the way up. It's been around for what has this thing been around for 30 or 40 years at this point in time? When did this thing come out? Between 1994 and 2008. 30 years. You've only had 30 years to get the tone. Squeaky clean or awesomely dirty. Another great characteristics of the Centaur Overdrive is its natural ability to respond well to picking dynamics. The pedal's highly headroom and high quality diodes make it possible. With Centaur Overdrive in the chain, you can dance lightly on the strings for a cleaner tone or really dig in to make your guitar amp roar. Yeah, a lot of people are going to buy this thing. Let's be honest. A lot of people are going to pick this thing up. I want to see what the back of it looks like. You got some hefty feet on this thing. If you want to put it on a pedal board, that might get in the way of Velcro. Just looking down here. But, you're talking 9 9-volt power supply. I'm assuming you can put a battery in it. We'll go ahead and we got a pre-order here on Sweetwater. It doesn't specify. Oh, May 2025. So you're waiting 5 months to get this thing. Ouch. That's kind of sucky. So let's go to the specs. We have an overdrive, analog, buffered, EQ, treble gain output, germanium diodes, 9-volt, not included, batteries. Oh, it looks like they give you a 9-volt. So 2.6 inches, we'll say, by 4.8 by 4.1, and it weighs a little over a pound, which for a pedal, yeah. Anything specific here that we have? Let's read this description. Lasso some serious tone curvature of the Behringer Centaur, a faithful rendering of the legendary 90s era's love with transparent amp-like tone and response. The guitar pedal bears all the major hallmarks of its predecessor, from its germanium clipping diodes to its vintage-inspired housing. Centaur replicates the original Stompbox duals. Convex gain knobs, enabling you to craft a boost, overdrive, and all-out grind without sacrificing core tone. You also get treble and output knobs, which allow you to dial in high frequency and adjust how hard you hit the input of your amplifier. You'll reveal in the expensive dynamic range afforded by the Centaur's stepped up internal voltage, and its high-quality buffered bypass maintains every ounce of your tone over long cable runs. We played through the gamut of clone-style pedals here at Sweetwater. Behringer Centaur holds its own against all of them. Let's face it, these sought-after original dirt boxes command a hefty price tag. The vintage market, Centaur is exactly what you need to satisfy your tonal craving, and you'll have plenty of cash left to grab some more gear. Yeah. Now, I mean, Behringer makes some good stuff. As I said, a lot of people complain about the plastic housings. You won't have to worry about this. I feel like this is going to be a pedal that's going to last a very long time. Let's go ahead and see what these things are selling for. As of 2019, used clones, they sell for, Wikipedia is saying $1,900 or $2,500. I know there's one that sold for like 10 grand, but that was like the original one. Something along those lines. But let's see. He was overwhelmed by demand. He built around 8,000 pedals over 15 years, 12 to 14 weeks to finish each order. He decided the situation was unsustainable and discontinued it. He declined larger requests to make more, but continued to make them for a close friend, a single mother who needed financial support to sell on eBay. So maybe he pops out one of these once in a while, but you don't see him very often. And the reason is because you got Jeff Beck, John Mayer, Joe Perry, Niels Klein, Matt Schofield, Ed O'Brien. So just a whole bunch of famous people playing these things. And that is why. So that is why right there. So in 2014, he released a redesigned version of the clone KTR. The goal is to create a straightforward design that could be built by a contracted manufacturer firm. And would be easy to repair among other considerations while preserving the Centaur sound. The clone KTR took 2 years to design, sold for $269. Bears the text. Kindle remember, the ridiculous hype that offers so many is not of my making. Other pedals, so yeah. So a lot of people makes clones of the Klon. I know. Let's see if we can go ahead and just do reverb and see what these things are going for. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, is there any ones that are active on here? 8,000, 5,000? Let's just go to sold out of curiosity. So yeah, we're not buying one of these, let's be realistic. Oh, it's not letting me see sold. That's disappointing. But, yeah, so I mean, you're going to be paying up. If you want an original one of these things, you'll be paying up. I would argue that Behringer is a good option to go to. For $70, not a terrible price for a pedal for what it is. You know, typically I would argue you could get the same thing for cheaper. But they're basically making it a 1-1 mini version of it. So do with that information as you will. Till next time, subscribe, notification bell, like, share, comment. Happy New Year's. I'll see you next year, 2025. And as always, have a good one.